All right, with Jilene, I'm looking at her hair. Jilene says she's got very fine hair, and she does. I don't know, I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, I was telling Jilene, you know, she's saying, can you make some suggestions? And I told her, if you cut your hair shorter, it's going to condense it. It's going to look so much thicker. It's like a soft bang on her forehead would look really nice, okay? Kind of pick her eyes up. Because I told her, if we don't cut the bang, it's just going to really look like the same old haircut, but shorter, you know what I'm saying? And this will thicken her hair out a lot. Which way do you like to go with your hair?
I part it on this side.
And I think this will soften her forehead up. It will just, it'll be good. It'll be real good. So we're gonna leave this. That's gonna be your length there. And we're gonna cut an A-line in here. All right, here we go. You guys are like, this dude's a maniac, right? I will never cut somebody's hair off that does not agree to it. I just want you to know that. I would never pull somebody like a fast one and cut all their hair off. That is absolutely cruel. I myself wore my hair very long. For 18 years I didn't get a haircut. My hair was to my ass. And if somebody would have done that to me, I would have beat the living shit right out of them.
What made you cut your hair?
I don't know, I just got sick of it. One day I got drunk and just told my brother to cut it off. And he did. He cut the whole thing off literally in about 5 minutes.
And what did you do when you were sober?
I was so happy. It was like I was so like liberated. Yeah. The video that you guys get for the class will have my hair. You'll see my long hair in it. So we're just taking pressure, we're putting nice even pressure right down on the neck like this. Creating a nice condensed line. When I'm teaching my students, I want you to think of this analogy. When you're pushing this hair down, the way you get it nice and even and very precise, imagine, you know a phone book? Imagine that you were holding a phone book by the spine, you know what I'm saying? With all the pages that were shaking like this. And imagine if you took that, if the pages of that phone book weren't even and you took it and you squished it down as hard as you could, all the uneven pages would come out, wouldn't they? Same kind of thing with hair cutting. You want to take it and you want to push it down with a good amount of tension. Okay, so this is going to come down. You take your hair this way, right? To this side?
No.
That way. Okay, so I asked her which side she takes her hair to. That's extremely important. She takes her hair this way, which means that I can have this corner here a little longer than this corner here. If it was flipped around, then this corner would have to be longer. You always want the long corner coming on the heavy side. I'm going to come in through here. Put that guideline in nice and true. All right, let's keep on condensing these pages like a phone book, like pages of a phone book. Take them down and condense them all down tight into a nice pack.
You're gonna give her any layers?
Yeah, she's going to have layers, but that comes later. The front will have all kinds of layers. The back, I don't think I'm going to layer it because it's going to make it look thicker.
I do have a flat spot
You have a flat spot?
right here.
Oh yeah, we're not going to show that. I'll have a lot of volume up there. So there it is. That's cut now. It's already cute. You're cute and you're a slight patoot right now, but not a complete patootie. Yeah. I did the middle part quickly. I mean, supermodels can get away with it. That's for sure. But, you know, it is just a little tip that you guys might want to, and if somebody insists on a middle part, sometimes you might have to do it. We're going this way with your hair, right? That way. If they insist on a middle part, you might have to do it. But here's the thing. As long as you have to educate them and say, you know, if I do a middle part on you, it's going to stress your face out. You know, it'd be better if we went to the side, a lot softer. If you say that to people, they're usually going to go, okay, you know, I understand. We're going that way.
Yeah.
We're coming back now to reduce tension, long bang, she's got a cowlick, let it spring up, let it do its thing. Do slight asymmetrical over here, or slight over direction here. By making that hair come over here, we'll have some movement coming back this way. It'll soften up everything just a touch. Now let's give it a little separation in this. Now let's layer the top. I'm going to start by doing a triangle back here. Let's bend your hand forward.
This way?
So the triangle is like this, and then everything's up, and then I'm going to take the tip off in the center.
Do you cut on the way out?
I cut on the way out. I'm just taking the bulk out of the bottom of the line doing this. Create a little more head shape back here. Now, all of this is going to be taken on angles like this, 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 and brought back to this. So over directed, so we're going to keep that front remaining longer. Got to be real, deliberate when you're layering hair like this, because literally every hair makes a big difference. And I'd rather save something to work with later than take off too much and not have it there if I need it.
I have a mole that my hair likes to part on, so I usually try to force it to part farther over than the mole.
Gotcha.
I like it.
Your parting is going to be soft, so you'll be able to move it around.
Okay, thank you.
Look over here. Way over here. Way. Now let's see what we did. Let's see what we came out with. She doesn't have a lot of volume in this hair, and this is what I told her. I said, you have the type of hair that's never going to have volume, no matter what we do. So let's put the emphasis of the cut in the edge of the cut, in the bottom. Where's that mold?
So right there. Should be.
There it is.
Yeah.
You got to, when you do channel cutting, you got to check for molds first, because when we channel cut, we cut right on the head.
I have one right here too.
Okay. Yeah. So when you're coming by, you got to make sure that you know what's in there, because what happened is you can cut them. Guys, you do their hair in accordance to what's on their head, not what you wish was on their head or what they wish was on their head. The emphasis on her hair should be on the edge and on the color. Take and put just a touch of wax on it.
Even though it is really thin, it's okay to put some wax.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it on the ends, not in here. Just it needs a little separation, and I'll just check the cut. Can you stand for me? Wow.
A little spike is so much.
Thank you very much. She's a cutie and a patootie.